Hey, hello everyone. It's 75 degrees outside. It's 12:05 here on Thursday in California. How is everybody there? How are we doing today? Well, I gotta go run some errands today, so I figure I'd take you guys along. We'll see what we get into today. Alrighty then. Let's see who's in here. Bubba. Hey, Bubba. How's it going? Hello, everyone. 12:05. Actually, 12:06 now. 75 degrees. Nice little breeze outside. Got some nice blue skies. A couple clouds here and there. Looks like a nice Thursday. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello, whoever's here today. Well, I'll be reading the chat afterwards when I get a chance. Whenever I stop. Gonna run some errands here. Let's see here. So how's everybody doing today? Yeah, now I got a smoother ride, man. Had to get some tires. The tires were like running on empty there. I was yesterday. If anybody saw that live yesterday, or they can go back and watch it. Got a set of four brand new tires. Now the car runs much smoother. Not so much road noise. You know, when I was on the lives, I could hear the road noise from the tires, from how bad the tires were. But they're better now. I mean, kind of quiet now. I can hear a little bit of the road. So, what's everybody going to be up to today? Well, let's see. Yesterday, when I was at the Ford dealership getting tires, had a coupon, you know, for those for the alignment on the tires. So came out, ended up paying about almost $603 for all four tires, warranty on them and everything, the road hazard and the alignment on it. They even kind of washed up the dirt off the car a bit too. You know. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, so got the tires done. If you guys see that live, you can see how there's no cars in the dealership except for used cars right now. Yeah, I mean, the other day I was at Toyota also. Toyota, they asked, hey, where's all the new cars? You guys selling? You guys nothing to sell? They said they had 10 brand new cars in the back, but they were all pretty much sold out. I guess right now the waiting period for a new car, if you want to get one, is about 6 months. I mean, can you imagine waiting 6 months? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want to wait that long. I'd rather. Hello, whoever came in. Say hello to everybody there. Check out everybody else's channels. Go visit them. See if you like their channels. Become part of their family too. Yeah. So I was like, Jesus, 6 months to wait for a brand new car. Like they had a bunch of used cars. They did have at the Ford dealership I was at yesterday. They had like two. I saw two Mustangs. One with automatic transmission, the other one was stick shift. They were 2021. They weren't even 2022. You know, so yeah, they don't have anything to sell right now. I guess it's taking forever to get chips for the engines and all that. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Everything is getting affected. Gas prices are going crazy. I don't know how much. I gotta go put gas today. I'll see how much it is. Sunday it was $5. Probably went up from five already. I mean, some people are saying it's gonna go up to 7 or 10. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, right now at $5 a gallon, I gotta work at least 5 hours to pay for a whole week of gas going to work. So it's like, geez. I mean, it might get bad that pretty much you have to work a whole day just for gas, just to put gas in your car to go to work. That's crazy. I mean, getting out of hand. And they're trying to blame it on what's going on over there in Ukraine. It's like, come on. They always find an excuse to say that it's affecting us. It's like, come on, we got all kinds of the oil companies just want to, they just want to get us with the prices. Yeah, but well, I'm working. I mean, there's some people that lost their jobs, some people that aren't working. But there's a lot of people out there. There's jobs, but people just don't want to work. Like collecting right now, they're collecting unemployment. But then once that runs out, they're gonna have to go back to work. So, yeah, it's like they're like, I don't want to work. It's like, oh, jeez, I wish I could afford not to work. I mean, I'm 60. I'm still working. I'll probably still work maybe another, I don't know, maybe another, I don't know if I'm going to work maybe 10 more years, maybe even less. You know. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see who's in here. Let's see, we got Morbid. Hey, how's it going, Morbid? Bud. Hey, Animal House. Hey, Justin. Hey, Steven. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so got a couple errands to run. Probably be on here for maybe an hour or so. So yeah, got the tires put on, and yeah, I like the way it rides now. Much better, quieter. Don't hear the road as much. All the man, it was like I was hearing every little crack on the road, and man, it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, it was. We everybody should work together on YouTube. Grow their channels. You know, if everybody, if anybody needs help growing their channel, go check out James Guy. He helps out a lot of YouTubers. Grow their channel. Basically, just you know, go to his lives and like and share it. You know, he has other things. If you wanna donate to his channel, of course, you're gonna get more. You'll get more. He'll put your link in his channel on his lives longer, more times. But you don't have to do that. I mean, just being there. You put your link in the chat. For everybody to go check out your channel, and if they like it, they're gonna get you part of the family. Become part of your family. If they don't like what they see, I mean, they have all that right not to. I try to help everybody I can. I mean, if I see that the channel has no videos, because a lot of times you see these channels, they don't have no videos. I mean, you got to at least have at least a couple videos, shorts or something, because even if you click to be part of their channel, you know YouTube. I don't know if it's true, but I think YouTube he'll just remove. I mean, like my channel, I had already up to 490, 490 something, 493. I think I had 493 already. I'm getting close to the 500. I mean, it'd be great that way because at 500, YouTube gives you the community tab, where you can post and help other channels, grow also. You know, I mean, I think that's great. That's at least, get to the 500. I mean, I'm not in for making money and stuff like that. I mean, YouTube's going to be making money basically all the time, no matter what. You know, and you got to watch what you say and what you post. Because then you know, people are ruining people's channels by reporting them. I mean, if a person is feeding its animal live animals on there, he has all that. He has all that right to. I mean, if you don't like what you see, then just change the channel. Don't watch his channel. But I mean, I don't report channels for that. I mean, unless it's like, especially, you get those troll things, that send you to those porn sites, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you wanna delete those, and because you don't know what kids be watching, or something. That's why I always make my videos, no kids. You know, where's this guy doing? You gotta go straight. There's no left turn. Go. Jesus. Guy, I don't know, he doesn't know where he's going. Like, you gotta get on the freeway, you gotta turn. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. Unless he wanted to go the other way. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's that little bad patch on the freeway there. Signal sometimes get lost. I mean, people, you're going on the freeway. The freeway speed is the freeway. You're supposed to be going at least, 55, or faster, because other you're gonna cause an accident. So then they try to get on the and then they try to speed up. Like, come on, you gotta go the speed limit at least. Like, you're going too slow. So how's everybody doing there? Well, got running some errands today, and we'll see how it goes afterwards. Yeah, you see all the skies, and they're kind of to the east. They're kind of cloudy. Kind of cloudy. You know, you have like, but over here it's nice and blue skies. A little patchy clouds here and there. You know, but yeah. Even my wife, I tell her, I go, boy, you're gonna kill somebody. Before, what she used to, now she doesn't drive. You know, I mean, when my wife used to drive, get on the freeway, and it's like she's, oh, I just close my eyes and go in. I'm like, geez. It's like, I think you need to open your eyes and see. But merge. You gotta merge. You gotta learn how to merge into traffic. You either slow down or speed up. I mean, when you're getting off the freeway to another freeway, you gotta slow down and then speed up to the other freeway. You can't go, like, if you want. I mean, there's roads here. You don't even have to get on the freeway. There's roads here you can speed limit is like 55 miles an hour. You can take those roads. Stay away from the freeway. I mean, if you can't handle the traffic or the merging into the traffic, I mean, I'd say, hey, stay in the other roads. But no, they wanna get on the freeway, and then they're like going so slow, and somebody comes, not paying attention. I mean, that's why you got to pay attention all the time, because they'll come up to a car. It's only going, you're going 70 miles an hour, and then that car's only going like 45. The speed comes up real fast. You're not gonna be able to stop. You're gonna rear end them. And then whoever's behind you gonna rear end you. I mean, it'll be a big mess. I think there'd be less accidents and less traffic. Less traffic jams. If people would follow the flow of traffic. And then also be courteous. Somebody wants to come in, let them in. They're like trying to block them from coming into their lane. And, oh my God, it's like, what are you gonna gain from that? You're just gonna, you don't know who the guy is. You're gonna piss him off. You don't know if he has a weapon or whatever. He's gonna follow you where you go. You end up killing you. I mean, there's things like that do happen. You know, like they say, that road rage, man. It's like, I'm too old for that. Too old for that road rage. You know, you're gonna go after somebody because they cut you off. I even had people. They're the ones that cut. The funny thing is, they cut you off. Then after they cut you off, they're like pissed off. And then they flip you off. But they speed up. Trying to get away from you. It's like, oh yeah, I showed him. I gave him the finger. It's like, Jesus, give him the finger. But I used to always joke and say, yeah, what is that? Is that your IQ one? Oh my God. Some people, man. It's like they wanna just not let it, be courteous on the highways, man. That's why accidents happen. People, and then another thing, there's always that person is like, he's in a hurry. He's in a hurry. Why is he in a hurry? Because he didn't wake up, early enough to where he knew he had to be. I mean, it's like me. I have to, where I go to work. It's at least 45 minutes. 45 minutes. I'd say 45 minutes to an hour. Depending on traffic, if I get behind a slow truck or stuff like that. But I mean, there's people that are like, look at this guy. The guy that just flew by in a motorcycle. Yeah, I understand motorcycles are allowed to do that, but usually it's at a stop sign. They want to move to the front and then take off. Like once the traffic is moving, but no, he wants to drive in between cars. And then what happens? Some car, he doesn't see him, and boom, he goes right into an accident. Things like that. People, they're like in a hurry. I gotta get there. I'm late. I mean, and then where I work at, there's also like train crossing. Sometimes those trains, they go back and forth. They go back and forth. One time there was one that was like 2 hours there, going back and forth. Luckily, there's a way to go around it, but it's like an extra 10 minutes of driving, to where I work at. It's like, oh man, I got to add more miles and more time to, that's the only thing. So that's why I always take off early. Like if I have to be there, at like 2:30, I'll leave like around 1, no later than 1:20. sometimes I get a little later, but I still give myself at least, an hour and 10 minutes, to get there, because you never know, or you get a flat tire, then you have to call in and go, hey, you know what, I'm running late, I got a flat tire or something, But people know they're like they they get there, it's like say it takes you 55 minutes to get there, and they're like, oh, I'll be there. They only leave themselves 56 minutes. It's like, God, you don't know what you're gonna run into on the road. That's the way people are. That motorcycle guy, he's coming. I'm looking at him in the mirror because I don't want to have to run into the boy, run into the guy. That's another thing. Motorcycle drivers, they're like flying. And they forget they have nothing around them except for that helmet. They say you got to wear a helmet. That way they can find your head. Just look for the helmet. You'll find the guy's head. They can identify your body by the head. Yep. Yeah, it's a nice day today. It's 70 degrees outside. It says what, 70? Oh no, 78. I'm sorry. 78 degrees outside. Nice breeze. You know, it'd be great if all year round it was this kind of weather. But nah, we're not that lucky. But then then the city would you know everybody would come and live here. If that's the advantage. Of living here. It's not as crazy, but it's still, traffic isn't that bad yet. But there is times, when people get out of work, or everybody's, lunchtime, everybody's going to lunch. But yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, yeah, it's crazy. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see here. Yeah. Who else is in here? I think it's Michaela. Hey, Michaela. How's it going? Running some errands today. Kill some time here. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see who's in here. Hmm. Let's see. We have Justin. We had Justin, Steven, Divine, Happy Ant. Hey, how's it going in the UK over there? Jamie. Hey, cold blooded. Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I saw. I guess it wasn't Michaela. Hey, how's it going, Alex? Just running some errands here. You know, gotta put on the old mask here. You know, some of these places, still. But hey, I don't care. You know, you gotta be safe, man. They say it's over, that there's no more virus, but yet people are still getting sick. I mean, I can't afford to get sick. If I get sick, then I can't go to work, and they don't pay for getting sick now. You know how they before they pay you at least 2 weeks. Now they don't even pay you 2 weeks. It's pretty much 3 days, man. You get sick, you get three paid sick days, and after that, you're on your own, man. That's the way it is. You know. So. Yep. So, what are you up to, Alex? Anything exciting for you today? Hey, Jamie. Let's see. Ooh, got some mail here. Let's see anything good. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I like watching those videos, and they put that, gonna do some sketchy shit. Yeah, that's so funny. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. They don't get paid, period, man. That's how much they care about their employees, man. That's sad. And then they wonder why. They wonder, why they can't get employees to work for them. It's like, hey, you know what? You know, that's kind of a sad thing. It's like, hey, so you're gonna go work for somebody like, people, especially people that work in retail or work in what's the other, like food, restaurants, stuff like that. Since everything that went on, man, I haven't done. I don't go out to restaurants like. Well, plus the fact, you know, last year, my wife, had had a stroke. You know, I mean, look at this guy. See, this is what I'm talking about. People. Why do you why do you get yourself, you know, stuck in a position like that? You couldn't go in, but yet you're gonna block traffic. Oh my God, some people. But yet they got a driver. They got a license to drive. You know, and my son, he's 25. He's been driving for a while now. But when he went to go get his license, it was funny. Because I mean, I pretty much did the driver training for him. And then I told I first took him to like a mall, parking lot, where they have all the all the they got like little stop signs. They got a lot of stop signs. They got places where you can turn right, turn left. Even park into like spots where cars park. So I try to give him everything that you could. We did that until he got real comfortable driving in the parking lot. Then take him out on the regular streets. And then also after that, then take them on the freeway, because that's another thing, because I told him, I go, well, when you're gonna go get your driver training test, I mean your driver license, you take the driver test, then they take you out to drive. I mean, when I did it, I mean, they show you this, they show see how you turn, how you stay, the speed limit of traffic, and stuff like that, and then also get on the freeway, how to merge into the freeway. And see, that's the thing that they don't do that. I guess they don't do it because my son go. I asked him after he goes, yeah, we didn't even go to the freeway. I didn't go to the freeway. I'm like, geez, so what? What that means? What people aren't? They're not taking anybody to the freeway. It's like what? Why not? I mean, it's like they're gonna have to drive on the freeway one day at least. It's like so you're putting out drivers, out there that have never been on the freeway. So that's crazy. You think about it, it's like wow. Then they need to train their people. I mean, if they can't pass going onto the freeway, come on, they're gonna kill somebody. They're gonna have an accident. I mean, one day I remember I was coming home from work. I usually get home like when I work the late shift. I usually get home about midnight. You know, this you know I get out at 11. I get there about 11:45. 11:50, depending on at nighttime there's hardly any traffic. But it's like one day I was driving it, and all of a sudden I I see on the other, on the opposite freeway, because it's two lane freeway going one way and then two lanes on the other side going. And then I remember that day, when I got off of work, it was kind of foggy out, really foggy out. It was foggy, so I'm like, geez, I had to drive more careful, because when it's foggy, you're still, making some bad patches where you can't see at all. Well, I'm going home, and then right out where I'm almost at home, I see on the other side of the freeway, I see a bunch of like up ahead. I'm like, oh man, what happened? Is there an accident or something? Because yeah, there was like a lot. And then I could see, they're checking out, and I saw this vehicle, and later on I find out it's one of those Honda Pilots. Honda Pilots. They're like little mini, kind of almost like a minivan. And the funny thing is, well, it's not funny because what happened, but I mean, I looked at it, and the only thing that was left of the vehicle was the the tires. Where the bottom of the door of the car, of your car is. That was all the way. The whole car, nothing of the top of the car was there. It was like completely gone. And I was like, oh my god, what the heck? I figured, it's on the freeway. We get a lot of semis. I don't know if you ever seen vehicles when they crash in the back of the semis. They pretty much end up going underneath it. At first, I thought, oh, you know what, man, that's a bad accident. I don't think they survived. Because it went on, underneath the truck. That's what I figured at first. But then later on, I find out it wasn't a rear ending. It was a head on collision. This lady, she was okay. The lady in the Honda Pilot was in the fast lane. Well, there was another vehicle coming on the fast lane going the opposite way, going the wrong way, pretty much. And that person was driving a full size van. They were driving a full size van, and this full size van, they hit the other vehicle. I mean, the freeway speed limit there is 70 miles an hour. So I would think that they were probably both vehicles were probably traveling at least 70 miles an hour to start with. I mean, maybe after they saw the person in front of them, saw headlights, it's like, what the heck, It was so instant, probably didn't. And then if she wasn't paying attention, she probably never even saw it coming. But I mean, it was basically chopped. I mean, the full size van chopped the whole vehicle of the other side of that Honda Pilot. They basically just chopped it in half. Well, not in half. I mean, it just took the whole. I mean, we're talking down to where the door. Where the door is, the bottom of the door, not the top of the door, the bottom of the door. I mean, we're talking take out the whole engine, everything. I mean, it was like it was. Oh man, it was terrible. I mean, I can imagine whoever ended up, go to the scene and see this. Later on, I found out because they put it in the newspaper and everything. The person that was driving the Honda Pilot was a lady, and she was, I think, she was in her. Let's see, I think she was in her. She might have been in her 30s. And the other driver, the one that was going the wrong way, she was a senior citizen. She was actually in her 70s driving. And the thing is, they were doing a lot of construction on the freeway of the other side. I mean, up ahead, So a lot of the freeway was instead of 4 lanes, two coming, two going, it was like a 2-lane highway, one going, one coming. So this lady probably thought she was on that, still on there. She went on, and then she went onto the freeway. She went onto the freeway going on the wrong way, because it was so foggy. She probably couldn't see the signs. So, she followed. She figured, this is the right way. Go on the freeway. She thought it was still. So, and instead of going onto the on ramp, she went onto the off ramp and ended up going the wrong way on the freeway, going 70 miles an hour into another vehicle. And then to top it off, I mean, luckily this lady only was riding by herself, both of them, because the young lady in the pilot that got completely probably decapitated or crushed completely, she had kids, man. She had I think she had like four kids, and they were like not even, maybe maybe one or two were teenagers, but the other ones were like, you know very small age. It's like, oh man, it's sad, but that's why you always have to. And then the thing is, there was this all happened at like around nine at nighttime. I mean, you're talking, by the time I saw the end of the aftermath of the accident, it was already almost midnight. So from 9, 10, 11, they had been cleaning the scene, the accident scene for about 2.5 hours, man. And then to top it off, the because I guess people saw her, even way before the accident, that she was driving on the wrong side of the road. But instead of but people were calling 911 and, hey, there's a lady driving on the freeway. She's going the wrong way. You need to get somebody out here. She's gonna kill somebody. Apparently, she killed somebody and herself. The high patrol. He was trying to stop her, but the thing is, he was on the right side of the freeway. It's like, come on, this lady's not gonna be looking. She's not gonna be looking to the right side, on the other side of the freeway, just looking at the high patrol with his flashing lights, sirens glaring. This is nighttime, and he's trying to tell her to stop. I think that the CHP should have went on the wrong side. I would, it would have been more dangerous, of course, but I think if he would have went on the other side of the freeway, where she was on the wrong side, with his flashing lights and everything, but I think it happened so quick, because I think he only had maybe at the most 10, 15, I don't think he even had 15 minutes. He had 10 minutes to stop her. I mean, it was too late. It's like, dang, 2 lives were lost. But yeah, it's like, people need to keep, and it's not the first time it's happened before. I mean, there's been other times where people have gone on the freeway the wrong way, and then, oh shoot, they realized, and they said, oh man, I mean, come on, if you don't see signs, I don't know. I think the way I see it, I think they should put arrows. I mean, it's probably costs a lot of money, but put arrows on the freeway, on the road, kind of pointing toward the way of the flow of the traffic. I think that would help, because then, as soon as you get on, you're going, oh shit, there's an arrow pointing the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. But this lady, she didn't see any signs. I mean, they say that she probably went maybe 10, 15 minutes on the wrong way. It's like, oh man, that's crazy. But that's all it takes, man. I mean, I remember when I was in automotive school, and I was like in Phoenix, Arizona, going to automotive school, and I went with some guy. I'm like, hey, you know what? In front of me, and he's continuing on the freeway. I'm getting off. It's like he could have just. He was in the other lane, and it's like pulls into my lane and slows down. Yeah, so this guy, he says, let's go. I'm gonna go get some beer. I'm like, okay, I'll go with you. But then I told him, like, hey, because he had already been drinking, and I'm like, this guy, are you sure you can drink, dude? Yeah, I'm okay. All right, yeah, that's the thing. You should never go with somebody that's been drinking. You can take your life into your own hands. Basically, your life's gonna flash before you. So then I get into the car with him, and then we pull out of the apartment complex, and then we're like go over to the first intersection, and then we're going to turn to the left on that first intersection. And the thing is about over there, this was back in 1980. There wasn't over there was no left, like a left hand turning arrow. There's a turning lane, but there's really no left turning arrow. So pretty much what you did over there at that time, pulled into the middle of the intersection. Usually it was one or two cars pulled in the middle of the intersection. So basically you pulled in there, and once the light turned yellow, then you would, if it was clear, you'd turn, take your turn. And everybody that was on the other opposite way of the street, they already knew. They've been driving so long out there. They wait. It's like that's why when I first went from California to Arizona, and I would like the light would turn green, nobody would move. Later on, I find out why, because people were turning, and they were being respectful. Well, we're like there, and then I'm in the passenger seat, and the guy, is driving, and then all of a sudden, I, he's in the turning, he gets into the middle of the intersection, so he can turn left. So, and I'm like, okay, and then the light turns yellow. So then the light turns yellow, so he goes, oh, okay, I'm gonna go. So he starts turning. Right as he starts turning, I see there's a vehicle flying. He's trying to make the yellow light, which he shouldn't have. And he's like flying at us, and I'm like, oh my god! And I told the guy, step on it, because the guy was gonna hit my side. He was gonna hit. He's probably gonna kill me. The truck. So it wasn't a semi truck. Good thing, because if it would have been a semi truck, I wouldn't be here today. But it was like an old Chevy. I think it was an old Chevy or Ford truck. Like 1960 style. Kind of had the rounded hoods and rounded uh, roofs. Um, and then so I'm like, oh my god, I told him, hey, and then back in the '80s, nobody wore their seatbelts. It's like there was no seatbelt law. It's like we don't need seatbelts. Yeah. You know, um, I don't know. I mean, they could have. Know, maybe that saved me from injuries. Who knows? I don't know. But so then I looked. Oh shoot! This thing's gonna hit me. I see the headlights like almost gonna hit me. And I told the guy step on it. So he steps on it. Right when he steps on it, and then boom! The guy hit us on part of the back window, because this was a big, one of those big heavy cars. 19 1970s. I think it might have been an Oldsmobile, 4 door. This thing was a damn boat. So it ain't. It was hard to move pretty much. But this guy hit us, and then when the guy was gonna hit us, I turned. I braced my legs, but not straight because I said if I do that, I'm probably gonna break my legs or something. I kind of bent them a little bit, and then I put my arm on the armrest, kind of like, oh man, I'm waiting for the impact, and I turned my face. So I knew I was gonna get, I knew there was gonna be flying glass through the window. So I'm like, oh shoot, that's gonna, flying glass gonna come through the window, and so I'm like, you get into the lane, merge into traffic. So then the truck hit us, and it is so true. If anybody's ever been in an accident or stuff like that, it is true what they say. Kind of like they say that your life flashes before you. You see your life flash before you, kind of. And yeah, it was so crazy, and then everything goes into slow motion too. You know, it was like everything went into slow motion. I mean, after I got we got hit. My body, it's like slid forward toward the dash. You know, and my knees hit the bottom of the dash, so I ended up doing like two. Both of my knees did a dent. You know, did a dent to the bottom of the dash. Like where the glove box was, and then on the the window, and on the door. I didn't put it on the armrest, but I put it like on the like a little bit below the window. So it left an indentation of my forearm into the car there. That's how hard the impact was. And then and then once I got hit, I turned my head toward where the vehicle was, and we were we were going, say we're going east, because we were turning east on the road. By the time we finished ending up, we were pointing west, because the guy hit us and made us turn around. He hit us and ended up flying over us. He hit the back end of our car, and it was flying over us. I mean, I turned around like to the side, to the right side, and I was watching the truck. I mean, everything was like instantaneous. But in my mind, I'm watching everything happen, and it's all like in slow motion. And I'm looking to the right, and I'm seeing the truck, and it impacted, and then I'm seeing the back window and the passenger rear window, like all the glass flying into the car. So if it wouldn't have stepped on the gas, I would have had all that flying glass going into me. And then the truck, I could see it like going in the air, and it's like flipping upside down, and it ended up on its top. It was like all of a sudden it slid, and then when the adrenaline that goes to your body, you're like kind of like Superman. It was so crazy, because I mean we both were like I guess like Superman, because in less than a couple of, like, right after the car stopped, man, I like opened the door, because the door wasn't messed up on my side. It was the back one that was all messed up, and the axle, because he hit it like right where the rear tire was. And then it's like I got off, and then I stood, and I was standing by the, like, trying to react, like trying to, oh man, what the hell just happened? And I'm standing at the sidewalk, and everybody, oh man, and it was so fast, that everybody was going, oh, who was in the other car, because we were both standing on the sidewalk looking at the accident, and then the guy comes out of the truck, and he starts yelling at us, hey, it was your fault, your fault. We're like, what are you talking about, your fault? You ran the red light, dude. We were already going around, turning. By the time you hit us, it was already a red light. You're the one that's at fault. So then this guy, he's all like, oh no, you were at fault, and blah blah blah. You know what? So I mean, all kinds of people probably called the police department. The police got there, and I'm like, oh man. Then he's all asking, well, who was driving what? And so, well, I was the passenger in that car. He was the driver. And then I'm like, damn. I thought for sure that the guy was gonna get, because he was gonna do a drunk driver test, and that right there was gonna make it like it was his fault, even if it wasn't. That's the bad thing. But so then the cop gets there, and then we tell him all the what exactly happened, everything, and cop writes down everything down, and then of course the cop smells alcohol on the guy, on the driver's breath. So he's all like, hey, have you been? He asked him, hey, have you been drinking? You know, and and then the guy's all like, have you been drinking? And he's all like, oh no no no, I haven't been drinking. You know, and so the guy's all like, no no, I haven't been drinking, but I knew better. I mean, but I wasn't gonna say anything. He'd say, yeah, he's had at least four drinks, or whatever. But he just one drink. And then he goes, okay, well, I'm gonna. He did a sobriety test. Touch your nose, walk a straight line, and I guess the accident scared him. He basically, the adrenaline, I guess, probably made the alcohol, like, his drunkenness, like, completely disappear. Because this guy, he was completely. Let's see who else is in here. Hey, Guru. Hey, Crystal. How's it going? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button. And get rid of this. Yeah. So then this guy, he's all like, so the cops like doing the drug test, the alcohol, see if he's drunk or not. And then he's all like, no, no, only had one beer. And then he tests him, and he passed. I mean, I'm like, oh, I was like, dang. So it was crazy. And then I'm like, and I mean, the guy goes, hey, well, the guy's truck was totaled. I mean, he flipped upside down, but I mean, it was crazy the way you see things all in slow motion. The accident. I was like, looking like this, and I could see the truck like flipping over. I could see the bed of the truck flying over us. And then and like we were. I was out of the vehicle. I mean, people that were at the scene, they're going, hey, who's driving that? They didn't. We're like, I don't know who was driving. You know, we could have just walked away, but come on, the guy's registration, tell him his name and everything. So we're not gonna run. I mean, it wasn't our fault. It was the other idiots' fault. Running the red light. So then this guy, he's like, oh no no, I'm gonna take you to court. Well, okay, we'll see you in court. We said, we'll see you in court. Okay. So then the guy, because the guy that was driving, he's only like he was like real short. I mean, he was. I don't think he might have been maybe 5 feet tall, or you know, I know he wasn't over 5 feet tall. And then this guy, he's pretty tall. So then he had a roommate. Oh, this his roommate, he was like over 6 feet something, and he's like huge guy. So this guy, because they interchanged information. So this guy, he thought he was going to go intimidate my friend, from the accident. So he goes over there he brings one of his friends. He's this big guy, because in Arizona, you know he brings this big guy. He's to to scare him. I'm gonna scare him to say, that you know scare this guy. What that he's not he's not he's gonna say, oh, it was my fault, and he's gonna pay me for his truck. We said, nah. So he shows up, but then he knocks on the door, and then I'm there with my friend and also his roommate, and I'm not I wasn't that big, still. And then this guy's like comes there, and then he starts like, well, it was your fault and this and that. And then here comes his roommate out of the door, and he's all, oh shit, sees him. He's like, hey, what's the problem? Oh, no, nothing. Well, you know what? We'll see you in court, because we know it wasn't our fault. It was your fault, you know. It wasn't our fault. So he's all like, yeah. So he's all like, yeah, well, we'll see you in court. So then we go to court. And then my friend, yeah, he had money, so he ain't stupid. So he gets himself a lawyer, you know. He gets himself a lawyer, and then we talk to the lawyer, tells him, hey, just say what you saw. And I said, oh, okay, yeah. The guy ran the red light. I saw him. He was gonna hit us. You know, and there was nothing in the report that said my friend was drinking and driving. So right there, it was the other guy's fault. Even if it would have been, of course, when you're drinking and driving, everything changes. Even if it wasn't your fault, you end up getting blamed. So then he goes to court, and he don't even have a lawyer or anything. And he's like, yeah, well, we'll see you inside. So we go inside, and then he ended up losing. I mean, it was 2 against 1, plus the police report. And then he didn't have any witnesses that for him, on his side. And he ended up having to pay. My friend's car was messed up. I mean, the axle. It was funny because after the accident, the cop goes, "Hey, can you drive it?" Well, we're only a block away. I mean, he drove it, but I mean, it was like the tire was like going like this, the back tire, because he hit right on the back tire. But yeah, I mean, it was like, geez, I would have, if he wouldn't have stepped on the gas that day, I would have been dead, because he would have hit head on. I would have gotten hit on the side. I mean, I would have had really bad damage. I mean, I didn't have, maybe now, I guess that's why my knees are shot, and you know, and elbows, everything hurts. But then I've had other falls, that doesn't help. But I mean, yeah, it was crazy that day. It's like, oh, flash. The life does flash before you, as they say. It's like you see everything, and it's odd. You see everything in slow motion. You know, but yeah, it's crazy, crazy. Yeah, man, it's like crazy the things that happen in an accident. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm here at the gas station, Costco. We'll see how much gas is today, man. I'm afraid to look. Sunday, I put gas, and it was like $5. It was four 99.99. Like, yeah, it's just $5. And I just, they make it so it sounds, oh, it's not $5 yet. It's $5, man. It's like they try to make you feel better, I guess. Well, we'll see what the gas prices have in store for us today. Let's see here. Come on. There you go. Hey, everybody, don't go anywhere. Everybody, I'll be right back. Hey, Ozark, I'll be right back. I gotta put some gas in the car, and I'll be back here. Say hi to everybody. Hit the thumbs up. Don't go nowhere. I'm still here. I'm gonna put some gas in the car. Let's see here. Let's see. Wow, I'm afraid to look at the gas. Man, 529 now. Wow, Sunday for gas it was 5 bucks. Oh my God. Slow down, slow down. You know, you want to blame it on the ground. Over and be trained and have something to do that. It was greedy, man. It was greedy. You know, you're gonna afford it. You know, there's still some places, you know, you remember, yeah, because I mean, I was talking to people on YouTube, you know, there's some places that you know. Well, I mean, you know, like some cities like Oklahoma, you know, I mean, but they have big cities and still, you know. So I mean, hey, I know in LA, it's already what, 7, I think. Yeah, $5. I mean, I gotta work 5 hours just to make enough for the whole week pay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I work here at the big station, and then, but then I have to, I go all the time. That's 68 miles round trip every day. So, oh, dude, if it's only 38 miles, it's Sunday. I gotta go 50. Yeah, so tell me about it, man. Oh, I am with, I mean, I work, I do security, but I mean, one day I'm here in Central. Where, over in Imperial? Oh, no, that's the main office. There's other people there that work there. Yeah. Boy, what's going on over there? Oh, no. What's right at the back gate? Oh, no, I work with that guy. He's a big guy. Oh, he's much bigger than me, man. Yeah, his name is, Jimenez. Yeah, no, I work with that guy. Yeah, he works the back gate. Yeah. Yeah, he works only Mondays and Tuesdays there. Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays. I don't know if he's just no, no, he's off today. Unless they call him in. Maybe, man. You know, it's big guys. Yeah, and then I have to put tires on this thing, man. Yeah, that's it. I got my computer over here because I had a coupon. I had a coupon for a free line. So, you know, so I ended up paying, and then plus I do my oil things there and everything, so I had some discount also. So it ended up being 600 and 603 bucks almost. For 4 tires, but then look at that now. It's the way I got it, it's gonna last 2.5 years maybe if I have 50,000 miles. No, that's about 40 dollars. 45. You know, and since I do all freeways, they last forever. My brakes, I got the 107 miles on it. I just did the rear brakes. Yay. Yeah. All right, man. Lower it, man. Lower it. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, I'm back, everybody. Who's here? Is Ozark still here? Oh, it's scary, man. $5.29 a gallon of gas, dude. That is crazy. $5.29. Man, this is just killing me. It's killing me. Getting too expensive. Too expensive. Man, $5.29 a gallon. Jesus. And I was only at the halfway mark, man. $44. $44, dude. Jesus Christ. Man, pretty soon I'm gonna end up working one whole day of work just to pay for the whole week of gas. Man, I'm gonna have to put in some overtime. Overtime. Like I make 15.25 an hour. If I do a little bit of overtime, that helps. But when they like this next week's paycheck should be good because I put in put in 4, 5, 6, a little bit over 6 hours of overtime, almost 7, like 6.75 hours of overtime, and that the overtime gets paid at $22.88 an hour. That's when I start making money. So man, when they call me in, if they call me in on my days off, hey, I work. It's like, yeah, give me that extra pay, man. Another eight and a half hours of at $22.88. I'll take that all day, man. It's like gas is too expensive, man. It's getting crazy, man. I don't know. I'm starting to look at because I'm 60. I'll be 61 this year. At 62, I can start collecting my, senior citizen. Being a senior citizen, Social Security. That's what it is. I can start collecting Social Security. Social Security, becomes. Then it's like at. I'd be getting about $1,000 a month. But then the only bad thing is that at 62, if you work too many hours, if you make too much money, you're only allowed to make a certain amount of money. Anything over, then the government, the Social Security, they penalize you. So for every $2, I think they take $1 away. I gotta find out exactly, because if that happens, it's like, and then I still want to work because I want to still get the income tax back. Oh, I don't know. We're gonna get some rain. Clouds are coming in. Let's see. So it's like, oh man, I'm like, do I? Maybe I'll work less less days. But then I won't be getting overtime. That's the only bad thing. Maybe just say work 3 days, and get 4 days off. Less gas. Especially if it's going to cost me more money to work, more hours. If I'm making the same amount of money and work less days, hey, I'll go for that. But if I can still work and I get penalized, I'll have to see. Because this year I'll be 61, then next year I'll be 62, but that'll be until after August. So basically after September. Through September of next year, then I can start collecting. The thing is, I'm going to see, because they'll, if it's not worth it, to work that many days, I'll have to cut down to maybe 3 days. But then, I'll see. I'm just going to have to go see what happens, But yeah, these gas prices are getting expensive. I don't know. I got this car here. I'm gonna also pay it off. I'll pretty much pay it off. I got a year now. Less than 2 years left on it to pay it off. once I pay it off, it's still running good. Keep it running good, and then if I need to get another car, maybe I'll just get an electric car. Get those electric cars. They're kind of expensive still. Electricity. The electricity is getting expensive too. But the good thing, the only good thing is, I could probably get it, charge it when I go, to that other place. I can charge it while I'm over there. Don't have to charge it at home. It'll be fully charged by the time I get home. It's like I know somebody was on a different live. I think it was Vodka. They were talking about, hey, time to get a bike. Jeez, yeah, bicycle. Jeez, no way. Bicycle's crazy. And motorcycles is too dangerous, man. You end up getting killed on them things, man. People don't respect. They don't look out for them. I always look out for motorcycles. I was checking my mirrors, looking everywhere. 'Cause there's always some kind of motorcycle flying through. And you end up side swiping because he's trying to pass you on the wrong side of the road. I mean, yeah, it's gas prices is like everything is going up. Right when you think you're, oh man, it's the rich trying to keep us down. I say, because the rich keep getting richer. Everybody, all those oil people, that's with the gas companies, electric companies, everybody's making money because everything, and well, hey, they can afford to pay it. They're making more money. Yeah, so you're back to. I'm making more money, but then, man, I'm barely. Everything went. It's like if I wasn't making it back, I'm going backwards, man, instead of forward. It's like now, and then you still don't qualify for nothing. Like say for food stamps or help you with food or any kind of money or any kind of discounts for electricity. Because before I got these last raises, I was making $14 an hour. No, but when I was making $13 an hour, I would barely qualify for discounts for electricity. We're getting like 30% off of our electric bill, which is pretty good. Because 30% is a lot for our electric bill. But and then right now, no, the good thing is I'm getting a break on my. Hey, whoever came in. Good thing right now I'm getting a break on my internet because I was paying 84.99 for, we're talking 500, the speed 500. I don't know, they call it 500 gigs. I forget what it is. The speed is like 500. Because we were at 100. So now we're at the 500 speed, and then after that, I think there's like, but not in our area, but there's some areas. Spectrum has even faster speeds than 500. But so when I'm at home, I can run like all kinds of devices. I got. Let's see, my wife's watching, while listening to TV in her room with the internet. I'm watching TV in the living room. My son's in the room he's playing games on the computer. He's got his phone. I'm running my wife's phone, and I'm running a laptop, running my phone, running an iPad. All these. I don't see them buffering, man. Everything loads real quick. The speed is good. The need for speed. Fast and the Furious. But yeah, so yeah, these gas prices are getting outrageous, man. 520, 529, man. And that was on Sunday. So that's Sunday, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. In 4 days it went up basically 30 cents. And it's going up more. Some places in LA it's already at $7. $7, yeah. I'm afraid it's gonna probably end up being at $7 here. That's gotta be crazy. $7 a gallon of gas. Pretty soon you're gonna get a lot. The bad thing is now, unless they live by where I work at, it's gonna be hard for them to find employees to go, like say, cover over there. You know, there are gonna be people calling off. Man, I don't want to go to work all the way over there. It's too far. Gas is too expensive. You know, I remember this one guy, one of the guards. He used to work out there. You know, he was about as far as I am, 45 minutes away, but he had a motorcycle. But when the weather was nice and everything, you know, he would he would drive his motorcycle. Go with his motorcycle and ride it to work. You know, hey, I mean, you know, the gas from the motorcycle, you know, it gets. I mean, I think he said he could put in like maybe 2.5 gallons in his tank of gas. You know, that's a lot of, you know, per gallon. It probably gets at least 100. I'd say at least 100 miles to the gallon. So that means he can 200. You know, at the way gas prices are right now. So that means he has to pay 10. You know, fill up his motorcycle. That's $15 at the most. You know, and he can get, you know, round trip. You're looking at 68. You know, it adds up. We'll be right back now. Don't move, anybody. Only. Oh. Yeah. So let's see who else is in here. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Hey, I was just talking about the cable bill. Let's see. Yeah, so I get a discount on the cable, so I don't pay the full amount. You know, there's a program. You know, I don't know if it's, you know, if you guys have Spectrum. You know, I know in California, I don't know if but it's pretty much, it was a bill that they passed. You know, you know, get a discount on your cable. Oh, man, see, Spectrum, it went up. I was paying $84, $84.99 a month. It went up to 94.99. See, everybody's going up. But at least I still got the discount. I'm getting let's see, stimulus. It's from the stimulus internet credit adjustment. Oh man, I was getting 50. Now I'm only getting $30 off. $30. So Jesus. Now I'm back to $64.99. And last month I paid $34.99. Man, you gotta call them and say, hey, what my cable bill? I know I went up. It's because after so many years, you know, they put you on a discount thing, and now I'm paying full price pretty much for the cable, for the internet. Yeah. Yeah, because I think the cheapest right now internet is showing like I think it's like 74. Spectrum internet 74.99. Then that says Spectrum Ultra, which is the faster speed, $74 more. I mean $20 more, so it brings it up to $94.99. Jesus. back to 64.99, man. Man, they're killing us. They're killing us with the damn internet. Can't get a break, man. Can't get a break. Who's here? Who's here? Let's see. Hey, Squirrel's here. What is this? Babigan. Hey, Babigan. Hey, Bell. Canadian Bell. What's up? Hey, Rob Black. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hey, Mex. Mex. Hey, watch from the Philippines. That's good. Oh, man. Yeah, it's 4:48 over there, Ozark. Jesus. Yeah, every time a truck comes in, goes fired. Yeah. Yeah, damn it. Gas, man. It's killing us here. Oh, 4:44 over there. Squirrel. Yeah, here in California, man. 5:29 just went and put gas, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And gas prices, man. I feel sorry for everybody that's I'm 60, so I'll be 61 this year. 62 next year, man. I'm gonna still maybe work a little bit, but I might work less days, man. Less days means less gas, and if I'm making the same amount of money, because I'll be getting about $1,000 a month from Social Security at 62, but that's not gonna cut it, pay bills. I mean, shit, look at the cable just went, the internet went up. I was getting a discount. I'm still getting a discount, and it's up again to $64.99 now. Yeah, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, yeah, they're trying to kill us, man. They're trying to kill us, and they wonder why people don't want to go to work. I mean, it's like, yeah, what, and especially if if you only work part time. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, over here in California, minimum wage is at 15. I'm making 15.25. Even at 15.25, I got to work right now over 5 hours, like 6 hours, just to pay for gas for the whole week. And that's getting outrageous. Outrageous. Gas prices, everything is, this world. I feel sorry. That's why I told my son, man, get an education, man. He's gonna be a teacher, a history teacher, and then his girlfriend, she's gonna be a nurse. So yeah, they're those kind of jobs don't. There's always need teachers. You always need nurses, especially in the days of the way it is now. Oh, man, unbelievable, man. Life is supposed to be getting better, but it doesn't seem like it. You know, but the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep staying the same. We can't seem to get over that hump. It's like, I just want to live my life at the best I can. Made it home alive. Another day. Well, let's see who else is in here. Who else came in? Oh, who else came in? Hey, let's see. Squirrel. Yeah, everything is going up except for our wages, man. They caught up a little bit, but man, as soon as they caught up, look at that. We're back to normal, pretty much. It's all that extra money that you'd be, saving up for, as they say, the rainy day or whatever, I guess, we should live like the rich, credit cards. just charge everything, and live in an apartment, and so that way you don't own any property and they can't take it away with you. If say you owe like 30,000, 40,000, like, hey, sorry, I died. Nope, nobody's gonna pay. But I've always paid my bills. I mean, jeez, it is going crazy, man. So what do we do? Well, thanks everybody for coming in and listen to my babbling on. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Got 3 people still in here, 14 likes. If you like, take a look and all the videos I have. Maybe there's something you like. I do different kind of videos. I go to like pet stores, videotape animals in there. Out where I work at, videotape the wildlife, tarantulas, spiders, and grasshoppers, princesses, anything, ants, the moon and the sky. Hey, it's always interesting for somebody. So thanks a lot, everybody, for coming. Till next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good morning. And everybody, God bless you. And like Keys, my buddy Keys always says, say hello to your mama, because you never know how long she's going to be around. Tell her you love her before you don't get a chance. So he lost his mom very young. So come on. Thank you, everybody. Bye.